As we all know, I only made it up to season 3 by the time I made my Breaking Bad video, and I have watched the entirety of the Deadpool franchise, including Deadpool and Wolverine. My watching experience with Breaking Bad ended at season 4. I'll probably explain this in a later video, but I didn't watch the entire series. I literally watched a YouTube video explaining the whole process of season 5, and before all you Breaking Bad fans nuke me in the comment section below, I believe the first and second season of Breaking Bad to be revolutionary and really amazing for what it was. I'm not even saying that the later seasons don't have good episodes at all, I'm just saying very consistently the past seasons were amazing. And when it comes to Deadpool, along with the desecration of Wolverine's grave and the very 2000s Justin Timberlake Bye 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 NSYNC and the Time Police basically on Deadpool's ass for whatever reason we don't know, the very beginning of that movie, Deadpool and Wolverine, was extremely amazing as well, and had me laughing for the majority of it. For most, we all understand that having a good hook is very important for a film franchise. Deadpool and Wolverine's issue is that it speeds right through its plot. It feels literally like a roller coaster of going through all of Deadpool's favorite hits, but as a watching experience outside of the theater, it can make for a very awkward endeavor. But that's a sign of good retention. Bad retention is basically season 3 and 4, because while season 3 and season 4 were really cool and very hype for multiple different reasons, it was also extremely boring. It took hella long for a lot of plot points to actually kick into action. Like a scene where Jesse is basically in the car with Mike and they're driving for abundance of more than one episode. This is so that Gus can understand what he's dealing with, if Jesse is actually a trusted member or just another drug addict. Of course, Jesse proves himself in many ways, like in the sense where he knows a drug addict and what they're going to do next and where they're going to hide their stash, including him being very reliant, knowing how to get out of a quick jam, being trusted to not just look out for himself but others. These are all very good qualities in order to represent that the character means well, but why do they have to be expressed through so many episodes? And these episodes are like an hour long. I remember thinking to myself while I was watching Breaking Bad is that, man, I would hate to be an ongoing viewer waiting for the next episode of Breaking Bad when barely almost anything happens in one episode. Of course, all these problems are fixed within the 5th season because this is the climax, but I never got around to that point because I was already tired out. Without really spoiling anything, the 5th season truly is worth watching throughout the entire season for, but I really do not like the very middle ground of Breaking Bad because it's just so boring. I mean, as you can guess, a lot of what the 5th season has, each episode, it kind of covers more than just one epic moment. The thing about roller coasters is you can actually finish them all the way through without getting bored. And typically the thing that really helps with the Deadpool movie is that it's extremely violent. Of course, Breaking Bad is violent, but with Deadpool, the violence is treated in such a unique way. It's the first time that you get to see Deadpool and Wolverine clash with no hands being held back. They find new and creative ways to actually hurt each other. There's also this lady that keeps skull fucking them every time that she gets close to them. You have the arrival of other characters that were given up on, like Gambit and Laura, showing off their crazy abilities to fight in a violent way that was never seen before. You got to hilariously see the perfect Deadpool just get shot up and surprisingly not have a healing factor when every other Deadpool in that universe or even outside of that universe actually has one, and yes, including the dog. I'd rather take that worst offender over Breaking Bad's long run time. These moments that I'm listing happen in the middle and towards the end, so you're always on a joyful ride as you're getting towards the end. And now I just realized I said the same word in the same sentence. God, kill me. My god, this video probably sucked, but I'm gonna keep trying anyways, because my goal is to make a really good video. And yes, I've heard about all the YouTube controversy and stuff, but that doesn't matter. We got videos to make and people's attention spans to save. Yeah, that sounds about right.